All right, little late night Lions talk. Tomorrow night, Monday night, we play the Packers from Green Bay, and we got to get some revenge on Wisconsin. Wisconsin in football swept the state of Michigan this year. Beat the shit out of Michigan, beat the hell out of Michigan State. State didn't even get a point. I didn't bother watching the game. I was watching Florida LSU, which was a really good game. But we got some Lions injury talk. Let's talk about it. We back. Marcy Sports Talk. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys. Just don't get disrespectful in the comment section because I get ignorant right with you. All right. But TJ Hockenson cleared from concussion protocol. Dave Burkett posted that about 5 hours ago. I'll link that source in the description. And I think he's going to be huge to what we do. And once again, I put emphasis on the importance of Hockenson and Danny Amendola consistently controlling the middle of the field. Now, one thing I did tell you guys is that Danny Amendola is consistently injured every year. And that's why I really didn't like us getting rid of Brandon Powell, who's now with the Atlanta Falcons. Okay. Amendola is questionable. And Deshaun Hen has been downgraded to out. Mike Daniels is going to be out. Armani Ogbakwe is out. Questionable is Matthew Stafford with a hip. We expect him to play tomorrow in Green Bay. Mike Daniels, I said, is out. Armani is out. Who else we got? Danny Amendola is questionable. Matthew Stafford, once again, is questionable. Darius Slay, Quadre Diggs is questionable. So, at the end of the day, I would say it's trending that Slay and Diggs is probably going to play. Obviously, Matthew Stafford to play. Danny Amendola coming off a bye. I expect him to play. But you really can't count on Amendola because he ain't never healthy or consistently. But he going to be important because he got a great matchup tomorrow night on ESPN, and Channel 7 is showing the game. Hockenson got a great matchup as well. And as Hockenson continues to grow and get different looks and bracket and play, people, it's a learning phase this year for him. He gonna get bracketed. He gonna get double. He gonna get a lot of looks. He gonna get held. He gonna get a lot of veteran tricks. Don't be scared about his ups and downs because I think Mike Ditka had the most successful rookie tight end season of all time. And that lets you know how long ago that was. So it's a position that takes some time to mature and grow into. He gonna have highs and lows. You know what I'm saying? And but him and Amendola is critical to what they do. You know what I'm saying? But D-line, Alshon Robinson is another guy that's questionable. Harrison showed back up. D-line is looking a little bit thin. Harrison expected to play. I expect Robinson to play. No Daniels, no Hand. That's a problem. I think that's a big problem for the Detroit Lions, man. That depth in the middle. Aaron Jones is a problem running the ball. At least with the Cowboys he was. So we got to shore up the middle. Maybe even, blitz or heavy rotation to keep the guys fresh in the middle. But obviously Hand is a little bit further out than we thought. And at this point, I figured they should just put him on a little temporary IR 8 games out, and then he come back after the second half of the season. But, if his elbow not progressive, there's no point to rush him. We need him at 100%. And I think the defense is going to go to another level once they insert Hand in the line and once they insert Tavai in the middle of that defense at linebacker. And I think if they had continued to insert Tavai just to give a little bit bonus coverage, I believe that Tavai by week 10, 12, I think he would be playing like a veteran. But, other than that, Armani Ogbakwe just look like it's going to be a red shirt year for him. He got the knee injury. It must be pretty bad. But, just getting those mental reps and then down the stretch of the season, he'll get some more reps in there depending if we in the playoff race or we not. He'll get some time in there. But right now, we looking strong at corner. Coleman is a top 5, rated out to be a top 5 corner. Mike Ford did a good job replacing him. Rashad Melvin is playing like a Pro Bowler. Darius Slay, he playing really well. So it's a lot of depth there. And then our boy Jamal Agnew is returning the ball pretty well. So it's a ton of depth at the cornerback position. And there's no rush for Ogbakwe to grow into a veteran corner. So that's just a quick update. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Don't forget, check my other channel out, Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time. We gone.